Easy Wealth Podcast, where learning about money feels easy.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Easy Wealth Podcast, where we talk about money and wealth in a simple way. I'm Emma, and here with me as always is Jack.
Hey everyone! Okay, so 2026 is already more than halfway done.
Which means if you set any financial goals back in January,
Now is the perfect time to check in. Honestly, no judgment.
because today we're talking about 7 money habits that quietly keep people poor. And the uncomfortable truth is, a lot of people are making these mistakes every single month without even realizing it.
So we thought, let's make this a little challenge. Emma and I will take turns. 7 habits between the two of us.
And just so you know, every single one of these habits, we've covered in depth across different episodes. So if any of these hit close to home today, go back and listen. We'll remind you which episode covers what as we go.
If you recognize yourself in any of these, that's actually a good thing. Awareness is always the first step.
Should I go first this time?
Please.
Habit 1, not tracking your spending.
Oh yes, the end-of-month mystery.
You open your banking app, look at the number, and genuinely have no idea what happened. And here's the thing, you can't control what you can't see.
A lot of people think they know roughly where their money goes, but when they actually look at the statements, there's always something surprising.
Subscriptions you forgot about, a newspaper you haven't read in months, a music service you switched away from but never canceled.
Small things, but they add up quietly every single month.
The fix? 2 cards. A living card for essentials, a wants card for everything else. Your bank tracks every transaction automatically. Once a month, 10 minutes, you scroll through and ask, does the happiness from these purchases still exist today?
Once you can see it clearly, you get to decide what stays and what goes.
We went deep on this in episode 2. Worth a listen if this one stings.
Okay, my turn. Habit 2, no savings habit.
And I want to say, this trips up people at every income level. It's not just a, I don't earn enough problem.
Exactly. Most people save what's left at the end of the month, and there's never anything left, because life fills up every dollar you give it.
The fix is flipping the order. Save first. Before bills, before groceries. The moment your paycheck lands, a portion moves automatically.
All right, if 10% feels too hard, start with 5%, even 2%. The amount matters less than the habit. As your income grows, you increase the percentage.
We broke this down in episode 1, the whole pay yourself first system.
And honestly, I was terrible at this. I kept telling myself I'd save whatever was left at the end of the month. There was never anything left. It took me embarrassingly long to realize the system was broken, not me.
Same. The moment I automated it, even just a small transfer, something shifted. It stopped feeling like a sacrifice and started feeling like I'm actually doing something.
That feeling is real, and once you have it, you don't want to go back.
Okay, habit 3, relying on credit cards to get through the month.
This one's a quiet trap because it feels completely fine in the moment. A few years ago, I told myself, I'll pay it off next month. Then, next month came, and I said exactly the same thing again.
I think many people know that feeling. That's how credit card debt grows. Not because people are irresponsible, but because life gets busy. You swipe, life continues, nothing seems wrong. But if you're reaching for the credit card because the month ran out before the money did, that's the signal.
You're living beyond your means, and what feels like a gap you'll close next month often just carries forward with interest.
And those rates, 15%, 20%, sometimes higher. The same compounding that works for you when you invest works just as hard against you when you owe money.
And you know, there's the late payment side too. Every bill has a due date. Missing them doesn't just cost fees, it damages your credit score.
The fix. Clear high-interest debt before investing aggressively. Earning 7% in an index fund means nothing if your card is charging you 20%.
Right, so clear the drain before you fill the bucket. Episode 10 covers the full debt picture if you want to go deeper. Habit 4. Impulse buying. This one is me.
It's most people, because in the moment, it never feels like a big decision. Just one thing, just this once. But stack a few of those in a week, and suddenly you're wondering where the month went.
True. The really dangerous version is emotional spending. Stressed? Browse online. Bored? Buy something. Upset? Treat yourself.
The purchase feels like relief for about 20 minutes. Then it's just another charge on the statement.
The fix. Before any non-essential purchase, pause. Is this a need or a want? And if it's a want, can it wait 24 hours?
Half the time, by the next day, the urgency is completely gone.
That is the skill. Things you urgently needed that you forgot about completely a week later. That's impulse dressed up as desire.
Episode 4 is all about wants versus needs. Definitely go back to that one. Wow, so fast. Here is habit 5, lifestyle inflation. You earn more, you spend more, and somehow you never actually feel wealthier.
I felt this the moment I got a pay rise last year. The raise came in and my brain immediately started thinking about upgrades. Bigger gym, better area, more eating out.
That feeling is completely human, right? But when every dollar of the increase goes straight into a bigger lifestyle before any of it goes to your future, you're just running faster on the same treadmill.
And the new level becomes normal. Now you need the higher salary just to survive.
The fix, the 50-50 rule. Every time income increases, split it. Half to savings or investments, half to enjoy. You still get the reward, but you protect the gap.
Because the gap between what you earn and what you spend, that's your actual wealth, not the salary number.
Episode 3 is the full breakdown on lifestyle inflation. One of my favorites, honestly.
Habit 6. Waiting to invest.
We always say, I'll start when I have more money, when things settle down, when I understand it better.
I said every single one of those for years, and every year of waiting cost more than I realized.
Sarah and David from episode 6. She started at 25 for just 10 years, then stopped completely. He waited until 35 and invested for 30 years, 3 times the money.
And Sarah still came out ahead by $100,000.
Because time is the one advantage money cannot buy. The snowball doesn't care how small it starts. It only cares how long it has to roll.
So, start now. Any amount, even $50 into an index fund. Not because $50 makes you rich, but because starting builds the habit. And the habit, over years, is what actually builds wealth.
Episode 6 has the full compounding story. Go back and listen if you haven't already. And the last one, Jack.
Habit 7. Thinking like a consumer instead of an investor.
This is the mindset one. I think it ties everything together.
Smart. Most of the habits we've talked about today, they all come from the same place, making decisions based on how something feels right now. Instead of asking, what is this actually doing to my future?
A lot of things people spend their whole lives buying, phones, cars, holidays on credit, they feel like rewards. But financially, they're making you weaker every single month.
Whereas every dollar you put into something that grows, stocks, index funds, a skill that increases your earning power, that keeps working, even when you're not.
So, before any big purchase, one pause, one question. Is this building something, or is it just passing through my account?
Not to stop enjoying life, just to choose consciously. Episode 8 covers assets versus liabilities in full. And honestly, Emma, that episode changed how I think about money permanently.
So, 7 habits. And like we said, every single one of these has a full episode behind it. If any of them hit close to home today, go back and listen. We built this one step at a time for exactly that reason.
And just want to say something real quickly because I think it matters.
Go ahead.
A lot of these habits, I had them, honestly, most of them. I was spending before saving. I had credit card debt I wasn't fully facing. I kept telling myself I'd start investing soon.
Same. I upgraded my lifestyle every time I earned more. I thought I was doing fine because the bills were paid. And then I looked at where I actually was financially, and it hit me.
But here's the thing. The moment you become aware of it, something shifts. You don't have to change everything at once. You just start making slightly different decisions. Small ones.
And those small decisions compound, the same way money compounds. Slowly at first, then suddenly you look back and realize things are genuinely different.
So if you're listening to this and thinking, that's me, good. That awareness is worth something. That's actually where it starts.
You don't need to be perfect. You just need to begin.
This week, one thing. Go back through what we talked about today. Pick the one habit that stings a little.
Just that one. Start there.
Because every habit you change is a vote for a different financial future. Most people don't become poor because of one huge mistake. They become poor because of small habits repeated for years.
And the good news? Small habits can make you wealthy too.
That's a wrap on episode 12. Thank you so much for being here every single week. You are building something real, and we are so proud of you for showing up.
If this helped you, share it with someone who needs it. Give this episode a like and subscribe to the Easy Wealth podcast. It really helps us keep making these conversations for you. See you next week, everyone. Bye.